Hello all, myself Professor Pooja Patil. I'm going to teach you unit number 2, test planning and management. The point is defect, error, mistake in software. So in university, they may be asked, define these terms, mistake, error, defect, or the difference between in them. So the first one is mistake. That is nothing but an issue identified while reviewing own documents or peer review may be termed as a mistake. Second is the error term, that is an issue identified internally or in unit testing, it will be termed as a error. And the third one is the defect, that is an issue identified in black box testing or it may be by customer, we can say that as a defect. What happens in this, in mistake, it is a very low cost for finding the defects and it can be fixed immediately. But in error, it is slightly more cost of finding an error and needs some time for fixing. And in defect, what happens? It is a most costly and needs a longer time for fixing the defects. So these are some difference between these terms. The next one is developing a test strategy. Test planning, which will includes developing a test plan and how that testing will perform the testing, and some key components of test strategy are, we have to develop some test factors which is required in particular phase of development, and the second one is test phase which are corresponding to the development phase. And these are the two components we are required for the developing a test strategy. It includes following stages. The first one is select and rank the test factors for the given application. Means what? If the test team must identify some critical success factors of that software product and understanding for that testing. And according to that, we have to specify the requirement as the user point of view and give the rank for that application. Next one is identify system development phases and related factors. In this, what happened? The critical success factors may have varying form importance as per the our development life cycle. Means team approach will change according to the if the requirements will change. Next one is identify associated risk with each select test factor in a case if it is not achieved. Means we have to achieve the some few risk of development and testing of software, so customer is involved in that process. So this is for the developing a test strategy. Next one is the testing process. So there are the different processes are involved in a testing process. The first one is the defining a test policy. Generally, test policies are defined by a senior management of the organization or a test management, and it may not form in the form of the test plan. Means at the organization level, it will decide the test policy and it will depends upon the test processes, customer types, type of the software development and the methodologies. And according to the policies defined by the organization, they will process the that product, developer will do according to that, and tester will test according to that policies. Next one is the defining a test strategy. What happen in defining a test strategy? It will include that how the test team will be organized and how it will work to achieve some test objective, to achieve some automation. We have to cover some decision about regarding to the our product development. Means test strategy provides some actions to the intent which is defined by a test policy. Here what is that? Everything is depend upon the means test strategy depend upon the test policy. Next one is the next process is preparing a test plan. Preparing a test plan includes test planning which is done by a test manager or which is done by a test lead or senior tester in case of the maybe where he has to decide test plan for the product and for the customer. Next one, establishing a testing objective that to be achieved. Means for the effectiveness and the efficiency of the testing process, we have to decide the objective that what we have to achieve for the success of our product. Next, designing a test scenario and the test cases. In this, what happened? How the test scenarios and the test cases will be defined should be explained by a test strategies. Means test scenario represent user scenario which act as a framework for defining a test cases. Next, writing and reviewing the test cases. Writing and reviewing the test cases which are along with our test scenarios and the updating requirement traceability matrix. Next, defining a test data. Data that will be defined on the basis of different techniques, on the basis of different data which will available in value analysis, some error guessing. It depends upon the user. Next, creation of a test bed. In simple thing, test bed is nothing but the test environment. We need a creation of environment for a testing. We have done some simulators for machine we require for that. Next, executing the test cases. Actual execution of test cases with our defined data, that is for the testing of the software, which will involve the different types of test cases as well as test data. So we will get an actual result. Next, test result and analysis. What happens? We have to do a SWOT analysis under the development and the testing life cycle. This is up to testing processes. Next point is attitude towards testing. Attitude towards testing, which will represent some common issues related of that people regarding testing. The first one is the attitude of a development team and senior management toward a test team. It is a very important. Second one, new members of development team are not acclimated to view of testing as a discovery process where the defects found in the product. Next, conflict between the developer and tester can create some difference between project teams and test team. So it will be a beneficial that if there is not a conflict between a developer and tester, they can work cooperatively, so our product will be successful. So these are the some common issues regarding attitude towards testing. Next one is test approaches and the methodologies. This will discuss in next video. Thank you.